Good old Starfield. Okay, maybe we'll try some. Maybe we'll try making some progress this time. What do I think about that? If you're playing it very hard, it may be very, very difficult to rush the story in this game. This looks like Deus Ex, I swear. I wonder what town that is. Yeah, there might be a game where it might be hard to just do story mode alone without some extra questing. My incredible crack 100% top Robin Hood style aim is not helping for this one. Where am I? Oh yeah.
Can we run through it one more time?
You can over-rehearse. It'll sound canned. We got to keep it loose.
We've got to keep it loose.
But I keep stumbling over the third quarter projections.
Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Hold on, I want to go check out my. I want to go to the spaceport. Check out the ships. Who's Kelton Frush? That's the tree guy. One of my dads up at the house again. So Sidonia was the other largest city, huh? I guess that was pretty big.
Need some work? Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always buy. Kiosk right here for you.
I need to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Thanks, pal. Okay, let's make this the home ship. Yeah. And then back off. And then go to ships. And then go to cargo hold. Already done this, I see. This, go to resources. Store all resources. Okay. How's the ship looking now? 42 of 65. Damn! Okay, so it's time to start doing some research projects. Talk to the homie again. Is there anything else I can sell? All. Shells, ammo. That gives me the commerce point. It's hard not to put levels into that, honestly. Just gives you, like, you know, just over the course of the game, you might as well get the most out of it. Oh, wow. Is this less because it's a little planet? I'll keep this. Do those count as unique things? Warning, you'll get less than... Oh, never mind. Okay. I appreciate that. That's good. All right. Let's take a look at the
Anything I can help
ships.
you with? I'm sure you can find something you like.
Thanks, pal. This looks cool. Wow, this looks sick. I can't buy it yet, though. How much is it? $250,000? This looks actually really sick. Okay, so I guess, like, dogfighting is not really in the cards right now. Guess I have to sell... I have to repair my ship.
Ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
How do I do that?
Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape.
Okay. Where do I find the heat leeches? This all seems fine. You can stay there, it's fine. I mean, this is my sloop. I gotta change ships again. Should I put the second point in, I have no points currently. Did I put the second point in boosting? Yet? No, we're still level 1. Piloting's at 2. Damn.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Love this guy.
Okay, no
What a
problem.
friendly fellow. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. Upgrade ship, what can I do? More shields, I feel like, is the key thing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll take that. $11,000 for that. I think I'll save. What else is there? Reactors. What are these? I don't know. I don't really know how these things work yet. Okay. We got the nicer shields now. And away we go. So where am I going? I'm going back to the Barrett thing?
What can I help you with? Hey,
You ready to head back out?
I'm more than ready. Let's go.
Great.
Should you require my presence in the future, you know where to find me.
So, is that leadership skill? Okay. She also, I must have been because it was a story mission. She was like unkillable before. That must have been because it was a story mission early on, but I don't think that's the case before. I don't think Sarah can just carry me through every story mission the entire game.
We have victor. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
It sure is my call. You don't have to tell me that. Crew. Both in the... Nice. We're doing great. Okay. Hold on. The ship say it's at excess capacity because of the cargo hold? What am I doing with all this bullshit? When did I pick all this stuff up? Early on when I didn't understand better? I don't remember doing any of this. Like, none of this. What happened here? Really? A plate comes with... Oh, this is all... Is this all the stuff that's... No. Wow. Is that the stuff that's in the ship? Is that how it works? But like, it's in the cargo hold, is it not? Does it seem a little crazy? Am I just taking stuff that's like on the countertops? I guess the cargo hold is the total weight of the shipping with stuff in it. So I just stripped us full of plates and bowls and everything? That's gonna be awkward.
Hell of a city, isn't it? There's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
Let me see. Let me just see. Are things gonna look naked? You picked up something I might be interested in, eh? Where'd you go? Sarah? Ah. What do you got for me?
Here, I have something for you.
Nice. She looks a little blurry. A gift for me you shouldn't have.
Oh, you're incorrigible. I picked it up on one of our latest planetary expeditions. I'm more than just an extra gun, you know.
Thank you.
I'm just pleased I get to utilize some of my old field
So
collecting
what do I
skills.
get?
It's been a while. Check back with me from time to time after we return from our planetary jaunts. If I pick anything up, it's all yours.
A leaf? Thank you. So was it stuff that was like over here? It's all this stuff, right? I'm not happy with that. I'll just say Frontier 346 a minute ago. Let's do this one. I'd rather have like a ship that looks nice and lived in than shave $8 kilograms off my load. How was your lecture? Or lectures plural? Wait a minute, do I have it in my inventory again? No, we're good. Okay, this is good enough. Are you doing like kinesiology or something?
Liftoff looks good.
I can't wait to get like a real, true, like fighter craft. Not like a huge frigate with a million guns, but like a. That's what I'm looking for here.
Orbital insertion
Physiology, yeah.
completed.
I got more shields. Now my shields to 75 instead of 100. Oh, that's why. I see. More bang for my buck. So what was I doing here? The eye. I mean, if the eye's right here, I might as well go to it. I was having a long talk with my friend yesterday. What's this? I was having a talk with my friend yesterday how lately I've been doing different stuff at the gym. The last little while I've been doing like from late May till late August, I was doing a 3-month workout program, push, pull, legs, etc. And now recently I'm doing, I'm starting to go and do like 30 minutes of cardio. That's all the stuff I was talking about yesterday. Do like 30 minutes of cardio and then like 8 sets or so bodyweight exercises. With all of like the glycogen depletion of doing cardio versus weightlifting, I am so hungry, it's unbelievable.
The eyes open to you, Constellation.
Like urgently hungry when I finish the gym. Like I'm like considering getting snack food. I'm like, do I buy some Doritos? And he's like, you probably could. Your body's just going to turn all into glucose anyway. So that first little bit you get when your body's sending your self-hunger signals, just get some glucose back. Oh, have whatever you want.
Locked in.
It's just crazy to think, because you think that like weightlifting, like yeah, you definitely need protein to like help your recovery, but hey Bosco, this place is nice. Ear grub display. It's just been surprising because I've never really been like much of a cardio fan. especially cardio in the gym. But I find if I have like a TV show on, watching or listening to a podcast or something like that, I'm pretty happy banging out 30 minutes of cardio. To all my friends and fellow explorers, I'm always with you out there in the Starfield. Love always, Alex Hay. Is this like someone who died during like development or something? Bosco? Get the heck off my back. Yeah. I just didn't think that would be the thing that would make me so much more hungry. For overall appetite, yeah, sure, weightlifting makes a lot of sense. So these are both blocked off. This looks really cool. Wait, this is the frontier. God damn it.
Yeah, what is it?
So, what should I do first?
It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled systems.
You're gonna head back out?
I'm right behind you.
Alright. To Barrett.
No objections.
To Vectera. This little cute little moon here. Got it. Oh. Gotta undock first. That thing is really cool.
Nice. Clean sep there.
Okay, so it's down here. So if you, I guess the reactor is what gives you more total currency points, right?
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
I think that's the way it works. What's this guy doing? Piece of rock? Okay, let's see what's going on over here. But one of hundreds of planets and moons in settled systems, many of which hold an untold adventure, mystery, and danger.
You think this is...
It appears things have gone downhill since the last time you were here.
Well, you're back.
Argos has clearly washed its hands of this operation.
Where's Barrett?
Oh, we'll get to what happened to Barrett.
Lynn!
Oh, no. Don't start. I've had enough Barrett for one lifetime.
Karen!
Showing up on my doorstep. More pirates showed up when you were gone. We weren't as lucky this time. Calvert, Troy, some of the new Dusties. They didn't make it.
Okay, sorry. What could they gain?
Who knows with pirates? Revenge? Peeking at the scraps? Maybe they're from a different crew and we just got hit twice by sheer bad luck.
Okay. Sorry, Lynn, didn't know.
Well, how could you have? You weren't here.
It's true, it's fair.
Anyway, I was pinned down behind some crates with Barrett. Bullets and laser fire everywhere. No smile on that damn carefree face of his. Like he knew this was it. I started steeling myself to go out fighting. Then that idiot puts his hand on my shoulder and says, "Stay here, Lynn. I got you."
That doesn't sound good.
Not for them, anyway. Barrett is more dangerous than you might think.
Next thing I know, 2 of the pirates are dead, and he's got the 3rd one in a headlock. Drags him out into the open at gunpoint and demands to talk, or else I'm going to demonstrate Newton's 3rd law on this guy's temporal lobe. And that's when they brought out Heller.
Who's Heller? It was going so well until that part.
I didn't overhear everything, but after the 10 longest seconds of my life, Barrett put his hands
All right,
up,
rescue mission. Here we
and
go.
both of them ended up getting taken aboard the pirate ship. That's the last I saw of either of them.
A courier said Argos is packing up. Why not mention the attack?
Too risky to put that in the message.
Okay.
Too much liability. You know how it is. Our clients need to know when the operations start and stop. We handle the rest.
I need to find them.
They could have grav-jumped anywhere. I tried pinging a transmission to the ship in the comms building before they left, but the pirates must have fried it. You want to try it? Go ahead. But the odds of them being
Gee, I wonder if this will
alive,
work. I bet it will.
find them. I've lost a lot of people on this run, Dusty. I just want to pack up.
We love boosts in this house. How do I get in here? Oh, this is the way. Must be just for story missions that they do that. I haven't seen those little running pads in a while, or just normal quests. All right, okay, enough. That definitely looked like the front door. But is it one? Hmm.
You want to try fixing that computer? I'm packing up, Dusty. What a mess.
Okay. Oh, there's a lever here. Never mind. More levers? More levers. Is this the computer? It's not the right computer. Alright, what do we got here? I'm not sure the thing I just picked up is worth anything. Okay, what's going on with this? Does this include the stuff I have in my hold? Weaponry? Can I do any of these? Okay, good. Nice. Okay, I got all these things. Nice. Okay, nice. Nice. 8 XP. Not nothing. These are blocked by new engineering projects. Outpost development. We got these. Sudden development, nice. Nice. We got a fat one there. That was quick. Outpost engineering. Pharmacology. Plenty of aluminium. Nice. Okay. Have any of these things? These are all finished. Helmet mods. We have no cosmetic things. We got lots of tungsten though. Give me a research overload. There you go. And polymers we have. There you go. Nice. Okay. Cool. Keeping up with all the stuff we farmed. Where's the to unlock this door myself? Sheesh. Okay. So what's on the inside? The inside is 2 of the double squishies. Okay, let's say I do this one. And then this one. And then the inside, I can do the 2 double squishies. Okay, cool. Boink and boink.
Nicely done.
It's only 2 locks. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Explorers were shocked when they discovered an alien fruit with the exact shape and flavor of an earth pear. Well, what about earth pears? Is this done? I guess with earth, we lost the earth pears. It's a shame. Those seem like the same as those power cells. What's going on here? Alright, well, let's figure out what's going on. Security. Pull out data storage. Is that a digipick? You pull out some data components and download the contents on a slate. It appears to be an audio transmission. Okay. Nice. Let's see it. I do have a power cell.
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what? Out of range of the sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from instant speed to effectively never. What good is sending a transmission down there? You gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller.
Little plant food?
One of them is bound to
I watered my plant earlier today.
looking to reunite damage to the metadata on the transmission. Rescue us. Repeat. Rescue us.
Okay. Back to Lynn. Ooh, what's this? Inclement weather outfit and minor ore breaker outfit. Let's see. Poncho? Still think this is better. Okay. Activate airlock.
So, you actually get that computer working
Is she
again?
here alone?
What? Let me see that. Funny. Even knowing he's alive, I still never want to see him again. Hella, on the other hand. Okay. Let me send you the location data embedded in the transmission. Find them, okay?
I knew it. You care about them, you
Don't
softy.
start buying me stuffed animals for my birthday or anything. But yes, alright. I don't like seeing my people hurt. Even Barrett and Hella. Just get after them, okay? And hey, if you ever need a little extra help, I've been thinking about a career change lately.
The
Maybe
intro
it's time to
character?
put Argos behind me.
Optional recruit Lynn as crew. Get down here, Lynn. Get in here, pal. Come on, get in here.
Like you've been keeping busy, Dusty.
Outpost management, interesting.
If you find yourself in need of a capable traveling companion, we should talk. My contract's up with Argos.
Outpost management.
I could
Interesting.
use a change of scenery.
Okay.
Works for me. I'm not fussy about assignments. I'll go where I'm needed.
Okay, good. No, that's no. She's good here. I'll just put her on a. I'll put her on an outpost when I get one. He's just all good for the ship. I can have her as a second companion.
I'll get to work. Let's catch up later.
Nice. Okay, I'm glad I went here then. Cool. Just to be clear, there's nobody else here. It's just me and her. Crazy. Alright, cool. So, set course. Level 15 system? What did they say?
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all free self-collecting craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Have it heli out.
Oops. Gotta fight this guy again? Damn it. How strong is the other one?
Grav jump down.
Damn, they're messing me up, like always. Okay, I wonder what the last autosave is. This whole wanted thing is turning to be a big old pain in my ass. I wonder how much I lost there. Pressing E to click on the planet, and instead I accept the hail. Very annoying. Wait. Did I do the thing?
Can't believe we got into this mess. Would you be quiet? Try trying to make out the grav jump calculations before we're out of range. Out of range of what?
Okay, do this again.
Out of range
Could be
of the
worse.
sensor array on Vectera. Would you keep up? Once we're outside the star system, the bandwidth goes from never. What good is sending a transmission down there? Gonna tell Lynn how royally screwed we both are? She doesn't even have a ship. You underestimate how many of my admirers there are in the galaxy, Heller. One of them is bound to show.
Come on.
So... What? I mean... Okay. Well, don't start buying me. Just get
Alright,
out to
come
them,
on.
okay? And hey... Seems like you've been keeping my contracts up with them. Works for me. Right.
Okay, so do this whole thing again. Hopefully there's not a bounty hunter cap in there this time.
I have things for you.
Nice.
This is Research Outpost U309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. We could really use your help. How much longer our outpost can hold on? We don't have much time.
Thank you for responding. We had someone jump in and leave without even saying hi. We're
Okay.
with List, and we're just trying to get to our new home. But our grav drive is old, like really old, and I'm afraid it's giving up the ghost.
Suspicious. What's the list?
The League of Independent Settlers, they helped us choose a new home, outfitted us, and gave us some good advice.
So what do you want?
But once you head out, you're kind of on your own.
So you're stranded in the system
We're
then.
just 2 jumps away from starting a new life. We have a workbench here, but we need just common old iron. A lot of it. Then we should be able to jury-rig some repairs. Any chance you have some?
Yeah, I got iron.
We'll pay loads more than the iron's actually worth.
Sweet, this is a nice opportunity. You're in luck.
That should do us. Thank you. And this
I'll
should
take that.
cover the iron.
Sweet.
And then
All that time I went jumping around that
head
planet.
out hopefully shortly.
Sweet. Altair, open planet map. No bounty hunter this time. Crash ship. Land. We're doing great. I think I forgot to scan the planet.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Another dead rock. Well, at least we can scour the place for materials.
Just water and nickel, huh? Water. All you got here, water and nickel. Oh, there's some gravity. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Mmm. 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 Bum bum bum. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, we're living the dream. There it is. So what are we gonna find here? I think I could probably use interface. Yeah, I like that. Don't need that. Okay. Okay. safe over here. Interesting. Uh oh. Okay, an advanced lock on this one. Okay. Dare to dream that I can get all these at once? No. Unless it's here. No. So this could conceivably work like this. No, never mind. Unless you did this. No. This is like a super plug. No. Okay. So we can't do any of these 3 pippers. No. Okay, so it's only 2 pippers? That's weird, because there's 5 pips on the outside. This 4 pipper, not gonna work. Right? Yeah. Okay, so there's how many on the inside? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Okay, if I do this one, I'm still missing a pip. Can't be right. Something's wrong here. No. So if I do this, then there needs to be one that's like this. Hold on, does this one work? Yeah, this one works. Okay, so let's say it's this one and this one here, right? And then say on the inside, we got this nice little 4 pipper. Does that work? Yeah. So if we do that, and then we just need to use this one. Wait, which one is that doing? There's the 4 pipper there. What are the last 2 pips? So does this work? No? Damn it. Where's the other one? 2 pips. Wait, this is already being used. Second. Okay, is this one being used? Yes. Technically. The 4 pipper aligns in there. What about this 3 pipper? We're not using it? This 3 pipper is the one that combines with this one to be the outside. And then inside. This one's let's say this one works. The problem is we're missing one. This one almost for sure has to be one of the ones we use. Because it doesn't fit out here. This is the only one that fits in. This one, not doing anything. Okay, so just review. This one, and then this one is covering the outside. That's 1 and 4. And then inside, we got the sweet 4 pipper, but we have to do this one and this one. But that doesn't work. Damn it. Just review. This to get the outside, right? And inside is this one. So I need a 2 pipper. Am I using this one? It looks like I'm using this one, but I shouldn't be. Yeah, okay, that works. Cool. Wait, this one? Yeah, there we go. Oof, close. Shotgun shell, credits. How much credits was that? Med pack, suppressed old earth shotgun. Alright, whatever. Cool. What's this? Control rod exotic manufactured component. Ooh la la. Who's this guy? It's Heller.
Oh,
Oh, this guy.
It's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me. Lucky me, right?
I guess we'll kill you if you want. I'm an hallucination, Heller. Your last thoughts are apparently of me.
You see, I laugh, but I'm on a lot of meds. Kinda just mellows everything.
Alright.
Don't make things worse than they already are for this poor man.
Sorry, Sarah.
Man,
She's not very
I was
humorful.
so terrified when I got pulled on board that pirate
Not very
ship.
humored. The opposite of humorless.
Oh, sorry, brother. I'll get us out of this. Trust me.
So we had a plan then?
Not what you and I would call a plan, necessarily.
So, what's going on?
Oh, I'm getting to that. He tells me we need to start pretending to fight each other. Trick the pirates into thinking they need to come in.
It's got a nice
One
suit.
of us gets killed.
It's kind of like a
I just remember
urban feel to it.
shouting, "This kid is a killer. How am I supposed to defend myself against these pearly whites? He's gonna bite my face off." I mean, I didn't think it would work, but they came in. All of a sudden, we were wrestling with two of them. Barrett reached for one of their guns.
And he shot something he shouldn't have.
Bingo. Blasted the pilot right in the back.
Oh shit.
Through to the flight console. And dropped orbit like a rock off a high rise. I blacked out. And when I came to, there he was. Smiling like it was just another day
It's
on the
taking
job.
forever.
You missed the fun part, Heller. I mean, I go through all the trouble of saving your butt, and you weren't even awake to notice. Then he did the little finger gun thing.
Where is he? Skip to the end, Heller.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have talked about that first. Did I mention I'm on a lot of painkillers? So, I was real excited when a ship showed up. Then, less excited when I realized it was a Crimson Fleet ship. And then, really less excited when Barrett said, "It's okay, I got this." He mumbled something to him, and then they were all gone.
Crimson Fleet has him
I
again.
was drifting in and out, but yeah, I think so. Got a signal from the ship before they grav jumped. Guessing it was Barrett. Haven't really been in a good space to have a listen. Here you go.
Thanks, pal.
Hey, I should come with you, right? I don't think anyone else is coming.
Let's get you on your feet first.
Yeah, just, don't ask me to operate any heavy machinery for a while. Give me a minute. I think the worst of it
Inside.
is... Yeah, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Ready to wisecrack with the best of them. Let me know when you want to head out.
I was having my lunch outside in the sun, and I was having some cheese curds. Cheese curds are very popular here.
Still think there might be a
Geology and
spot for me on your
outpost
ship?
engineering,
I gotta
nice.
get off this rock.
And the cheese curds were like warming in the sun because they were in the fridge before. Yeah, let's get going.
Whew, I'm glad glad to hear you say that. For a second there, I thought you were gonna leave me behind. What's on the agenda today?
And they were so good, the ones that were warmed in the sun. Change his thing to Frontier? No. Absolutely not. You stay unassigned, and the two of you are going to be outpost buddies together. Great.
You got it. Catch you on the flip side, boss.
I like this
Thanks
guy.
for letting me tag
No
along.
combat powers, though, so what's the point of having him around? Okay, listen to the emergency transition. What's going on with my
You've given the fleet a lot of trouble, Barrett. Hey, since when is surviving being attacked causing trouble? Isn't that just fighting back? Hey, pilot, could you move your arm a little bit to the left? I can't make out the console.
Don't move. He's trying to figure out our destination. Probably transmitting this conversation right now while we're still in orbit.
Well, yeah. Thought I was making that pretty obvious.
Barrett, you
Okay,
rascal.
Okay, put the gun down. I'm done. See? My retinas are pointing away from the console and towards this lovely view of space we have out the window.
Tie him up. Once we get back to the base, the fun starts.
Okay. Okay, this is all good. What's going on here? Suit protection depleted, whatever. You good, pal? There's a landmark over there. Nice. Isn't this a place with dank-ass gravity? Look at this. You're fucking zooming. It's pretty well, like, it's pretty well tuned. You can't do it forever, but you can get some pretty good jumps if you time it well. Some duodenum here. I mean, molybdenum. I mean, tantalum. Something like that. I think it's pretty cool. So I wonder how do I have to manually look at my ship for heat leeches? How does that work? This is a very barren planet. This is very cool though. Ice outcropping. Fascinating. Rock pile. Iridium. Five iron to make up most of the iron I gave away. Didn't I give away 20? Copper, nickel. Okay. Uranium and lead. Damn. So there's not really like a... There doesn't seem to be an identifiable element here. Like a thing to scan, right? This is just something that's gonna have a lot of rock piles. Pretty cool though. Nothing's like highlighted. Okay, so that's not the thing here. Maybe I have to scan things first. Where'd she go? There she is. Wanna hold on to this for me?
Yes. Goodbye.
I'll just run back and then see if we have anything in the hold. Alright, where's the ship? I wonder if you run as fast. Alright, it's not stopping anymore. So how much are we above? By 18. Okay. So they're not gonna let me do this, right? Yeah. Alright, this is a really cool looking star. The sun? Alright, Sarah, hold on to the ship for me. Sarah? 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 There she is.
Yeah?
Let's trade Gah.
I'll only carry the good stuff.
Yeah, you'll carry this iridium and you're gonna like it. Who was this? Nice. Is that her thing? Alright, cool. Resources. Store all resources.
Until later.
Okay, and then back. What if I scan from space, whether I can get anything done here?
Lifting off now.
I have to choose an outpost soon. One of these rich-ass planets I've been to.
Orbital pattern locked in.
So I couldn't get the trait to work. It was definitely the right thing. I wonder why. Couldn't find anything to scan. It bothers me a little bit. Doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things, off to Bessel. Okay. No dudes here trying to bother me?
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
It's like I have an entire keyboard. You know, people who are playing on PC, on PlayStation or Xbox, I guess only Xbox, they have an entire controller. But this is the way that you change the systems. Like I could have buttons for ballistics and lasers and missiles and everything. But we have this. This is the only way to do it, right? It's crazy. It can't be the best way to do this. Spaceship editor, shipbuilder empty, shipbuilder add, shipbuilder edit, shipbuilder color, flight check, confirm, upgrade, info transaction, all that's fine. Okay, cool. Just a little curious. Just a little. Like, as I said yesterday, couldn't I have a macro for full lasers? Or like full missiles? That's surely something somebody can do, right? I guess they don't want you to like have all in on lasers and then switch and then all in on ballistics, etc. I guess that must be the reason you want to have like a balanced build.
Good day, Captain.
Hello, Bosco. Hello, pal. Ooh, we've got some gravity on this bad boy. Okay, so this is gonna have dudes for sure.
Wait. Did you hear that?
What? Hear what? What I hear?
Hope you're ready to die.
Oh shit. Am I still... Surprise! Where's it going? It's sketchy? I can't fucking move because of a pole. Oh. Who's shooting me? Oh, the guy's on the roof. Damn.
Bring it on.
Who's up there? Oh my god. Alright, so let's get some of this food in me to not waste too much time. Rhubarb, cheddar snack crackers, beer, orange juice, pear, chip hats, smoked salmon, synth meat chicken, battle meal battle pack. Now the rest is fine. Alright. How are we doing? That got me a good amount of health back. Didn't it? No, it did not. Is that a dude? It's so hard to tell. Like I moused over somebody, This dude's up there. Where's Sarah at? What's
Find
that?
anything useful?
Where's she?
Oh, come on. Quit playing games.
Boom pop reactor. Top digiframe. Nothing important in here really. Tablet.
Damn it. Totally lost them.
Crimson Fleet, bitch. Antique videotape? Yeah. These guys are chilling down here. What's that? Hookah canister? Cabernet Champignon? Alien Scramble? Hell yes. Dark Lager? Knives? Knives in the dat? What did I say? Something Morgan? No, it's Sarah Morgan, right? Okay. Plushies? Digiframes? Notebooks? What's in here? Notebooks? Folders? Notebooks? Do I get any sweet bolts? I never get any bolts for this thing. Okay. Computer's not operational. What do we got in there? This mess is crazy. Adrenochrome. Listen, I realize we're kind of known for being badasses and all that, but seriously, clean up after yourselves. Jesus. Hippolyta. Didn't read, just take. Ari, this mess is crazy. No. Blood everywhere. Kind of insane. First aid where? Wait a minute. Okay, what's in here? Kitchen? Toast? Toast? Carrot? Tater? Waffy? Lettuce? Alright, standard stuff. I don't really want to go through all this. Anything good here? Knives? Deck of cats? Ammo? What's this? Cred sticks? They are cred sticks. There's like the labels are coming up. Can't open these unless the stupid thing's off. Hookah canister. That's a digipick. I know a digipick when I see one. You can't fool me. Random Gatling gun and a hookah. Pack of cigarettes. Cred stick. What's that? Chunks wine packaged. Packaged wine. It's just weird. Neon dancer outfit. Now you. First you had my interest. Now you have my attention. Oh yeah, this is what we're talking about here. This is what we're supposed to be wearing. There we go. Even shows his like slightly rounded old man boobies in the best possible light. Okay, what's in here? Kitchen? Anything? It's munchins and toasts. What's AMP? Leg strength, okay. Beer is like, beer makes you feel invincible. Wine makes you be able to out-talk people better. Pretty funny. Alright, got more fighting coming. We're trying to save. How many more of these? I got 5 more packs. There's still a dude out there somewhere.
Whoa. What the hell was that?
The turret right there, actually. Okay. Okay. Ooh, milk. Ultra pasteurized. That's why it's only 3 healing. Circuit board, desktop speakers. So no one else is really taking the bait here. There's a weapon workbench. Was there a dude out there before? I mean, if he doesn't want none, I don't want none. I'm just trying to live my life over here. Okay, elemental side star. So why can't I do anything? No adhesive, no vanadium. Okay. Internal, no mod. Air trigger. They're all red, so that means I can't do anything, right? I can do a compensator? Why is this screen so weird and like reddish? Grip and stock. Had a titanium. Never had any, I think. Alright, whatever. Should check the machine gun as well. Whatever, it's all good. There's no nipples. Just in case. It promises nipples, but there's in fact no nipples. I'm just trying to get the sun while I can. Those days are nearly over. There is in fact, just to confirm, no nipples. That'd be a whole different ballgame. That's how they get you. If you're a big fan of nipples, you think that's there. It's not gonna be there. Positron battery, rare manufactured component. Nice, I got a battery. Let's go deal with Heller. I kind of want to storm that asshole up there too. Can I get in here? Door locked, advanced. Okay. Hey pal, how you doing? What are you guys up to? They're back and they're better than ever. I'm going for dinner tonight. It's one of those places that has like kind of like preset menus for two. Some people have different opinions on those kind of things, but I like them quite a bit. I always like sort of a package deal. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. There's no certainty to the universe at all. Once you really start getting out there, the laws of physics kind of turn into suggestions.
You're pulling my leg again, right?
Barrett is like got them all on his side at this point. That sounds good.
Unicorn. Not kidding.
I spent hours yesterday losing dogfights to people who doubled my level, and I spent an hour at least today running around scanning resources on planets and looking at getting survey data. But now I'm actually doing, you know, quests. I've already got 2 new helper characters to help me out with my outposts whenever I set up an outpost. We're making progress. Now I'm going to sneak down here, because Barrett is charming them all. He's doing the classic heroic thing, where once they capture you, you charm them and turn them to your side. These guys aren't bad guys. Desktop speakers, mercury camo, oven mitt. I could use some oven mitts. I've been using towels for months now. I upgraded my shields. That's the only thing I've done. But we're starting to get money. I have $70,000 now. The first at the biggest town, which is New Atlantis, there is one ship that's $250,000 that looks pretty dank. So yeah, we're getting there. Dark Urge 3 battle. The Darker, I'm gonna have to wait a while. It's gonna be like 2-3 months at least, I think. November, December maybe. This game, Cyberpunk, City Skylines, RimWorld, and then maybe after that. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I can't wait to play it though. Weapon case. Scouts Equinox, you can keep that. I played Cyberpunk. I know not to pick up all the guns for all that extra weight. Alright, so Barrett's chilling with these dudes, is he? What else can I loot in here? Nice. Helmet display? What kind of helmet is that? Deep mine. All these are everywhere. I think that's right. Dark Urge for all. What's going on here? We all buddies here?
Holy shit. You actually...
This guy is a smooth operator.
I wish I could say this is the first time this has happened with Barrett. But, well, it isn't.
Well, this
They still do like the real Bethesda thing, right? In Baldur's Gate 3, you see everybody and you know where they are in position to yourself. Everyone in this game only exists in the 15 degrees right in front of the main character's vision. Are you friends with the pirate?
Matsura the Grim here and I actually have a lot in common.
Both escape artists. Being captured by Sister.
Guy's got messed up teeth, I can see it.
Times.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Relativity. We're all just creatures of the universe trying to get away from what's after us.
Mm-hmm. I forget the question. I'm here to take you home, Barrett.
You know, it's actually been kind of nice. Matsura the Grim here is a great host.
No sense letting people's last moments be unpleasant.
If you're doing Dark Urge, what race and class are you going to do?
You, Matsura. A real Renaissance man.
And heroic or evil or undecided?
But I can't just let you go with nothing to show for it. Is Constellation willing to pay ransom in exchange for this man's freedom?
Give me a persuade option. Persuade. This is my thing. I gotta rack these up.
And all this with nothing to show for it?
What we got? Ooh, is a 6-pointer, is it? You clearly get along with Barrett. You're friends. Look, Barrett is more trouble than he's worth. A lot of pirates are already dead.
He does
oh,
seem
baby.
To be unusually skilled in that area.
Mm-hmm. As I said before, if I started the game again, like halfway through Act 1 or Act 2, I think I remembered as I stormed Moonrise Tower that I was like, wait a minute, I could have got all the same benefits of like humor and silly, dumb, stupid looking character if my monk had been half orc, and then you get the Guardian Angel and superior punching power. So they do look really good. I was wondering about that. Could you have multiple people playing Dark Urge if they create their own characters? Or do you have to create your character in other people's worlds? And only then use like a backup character? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mine's almost certainly going to be Oathbreaker Paladin. And I'm going to go real fucked up and be just a horrible person. So I assume Oath of Vengeance into Oathbreaker Paladin. Into Spore Druid and Oathbreaker Paladin having an army of the Necromantic Undead. And then a Warlock and a Astarion. That's the way I plan it. And then not ruling out that by the very end it might just be myself. And then I'll have to go Giga Illith. But after that I'll have to go Giga Illithid and just solo the rest of the game. That's the dream. You clearly get along with Barrett. You're friends. Easy peasy. This persuading is doing great.
Hostages. Barrett has some good friends, it seems. Very well. You're all free to go.
This guy
it's been a real
looks like a maniac.
Really. And good luck out there with all the, hurting people and taking their money.
There's a pair of gauntlets that I got late into Act 3 called the Gauntlets of Hill Giant Strength that set your strength to 23. And it just occurred to me after I finished playing that like I didn't, like the entire game, take advantage of the barbarian's ability to throw things very often. I occasionally threw spare weapons and objects from my inventory to knock people over and hit them if I couldn't hit anyone that turn. But I never threw a person, basically ever. It's often like a pretty low percentage chance. Are you guys good?
Got nothing to say to you.
Hey pal, how you doing?
So, back to the lodge.
So you're just laughing it up the whole time, huh, bud?
Hey, you're underselling my harrowing escape from certain doom here. A little charm goes a long way when the knives are out.
I don't remember seeing that mace, but I would have used that because I was really reliant on like on-hit damage to make her good. I think she had pretty low strength, like 10 or something, and then dexterity and wisdom and constitution were pretty high. So she was hitting people, but she's relying on like plus radiant damage to do anything at all. like high single target damage the entire game. If I saw that mace, I would have given it to her for sure. She had a really good mace by the end of the game. She had 2 or 3 legendary weapons, but instead there was a purple mace that had like very, very specific cleric stats that I was very happy with. Mace of the Radiant or something it was called. I'm in Constellation now. Did you know I'd end up joining?
Honestly, I was kind of rolling.
Where are you in the game now, Miller?
But hey, sometimes a bet pays off.
Okay, let's go.
Matsura the Grim? Honestly, a pretty nice guy as far as pirates go. Think I butted heads with his mentor once years back. Had the same kind of surprisingly hospitable.
It's got that little separation between the chin and the beard.
Need a moment?
Doesn't that look weird? So what's going on here?
Go ahead and ask.
Nice.
I'll do my best to answer you.
I skipped ahead to Steel Watch Foundry because the guards were making my life live in hell. So change things up a little bit. I got there through the sewers.
Possibilities. Some wonderful, some terrifying. I'm not a fearful man, but I am just a man.
I like this guy.
And I'm keenly aware that this artifact could change my life.
Is he the main character? Am I just a secondary character? Is this the Barrett show? Where did you find your artifact?
On Bendy. No, wait. It was Kazal. I can feel Lynn's admonishing stare.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. That was a rough part of the game.
Standing behind me, is she? Well, point is, my story's probably a lot like yours. We dug a pit, found some.
Everywhere I go, it turns into like a street battle.
Hauled them to the artifact.
The cobblestones riven with blood and corpses. What do you think the visions mean?
Well, they certainly mean something, because not everyone who touches the artifacts sees them. My first instinct was it was a message of some kind, like the Voyager records. Communication from a higher life form reaching out blindly into space. But now I'm wondering if the vision wasn't just sensory. My new theory is something's changed in us physiologically.
I swear to God the writers of this game read The Expanse. I swear.
But a delivery.
What did you see when you picked it up?
Well, when I picked it up, I had no idea what it was. I knew it was something spectacular, though. I saw a vision. Flashing lights, the whole shebang.
Did you guys play much TFT last night? I played like almost. I tried a lot of different comps. I still can't get the Invoker Sorcerer to work. Too much competition for like Swain and stuff like that. I find, generally speaking. Plus you have to start through Void, or they recommend you start through Void, and then into Vel'Koz and everything. I like the Gunners one. Philios carry. I think it's Sejuani tank. Bilgewater is sweet. Ridiculously contested though. Okay, am I done with this guy yet?
Right. Later.
Okay, so is he following or what? Hey pal.
He's free to go. I do not encourage you to return.
Yeah, fair.
Matsura's in charge. You're lucky the boss is so generous.
So is Barrett following? This looks pretty cool. This is like Final Fantasy VII Midgar XS technology. This aesthetic. I know it's a ship up. I know it's like one of those little vehicles upside down, but it looks very good. Med pack, I'll take that. You guys don't mind? Antimicrobial screwdrivers. You can have that. You can keep the screwdrivers. I want the milk. I definitely want the milk. Is that a body? No. Okay, so is Barrett with us? Okay, see you later. That guy's really hostile for a guy who just got owned. I was mentioning this to the animal, but I find the Demacia without Lux and Garen isn't quite doing it for me yet. Like, I understand the ways that Quinn is a good backline carry, but it's not that, like, it doesn't seem like it's really doing it for me yet. All this sweet money. Analgesics. Uncommon.
If you're overloaded, we should stop and prioritize what we're carrying. Can I help?
I'm trying to think who the other, like, later game ones I'm trying to think of the other later game Demacian ones. I can't really remember. I can't think. One thing that's really nice is about Bilgewater is once you get Gangplank, that guy's like that ship. Jarvan, right? Oh, Fiora's the new one, right? So Quinn, Fiora, the new one. Fiora's crazy. With a Bloodthirster, and I'm not sure what other item you want to give her. Like, it seems like fat raw AD is the most useful stat, but she's really crazy. She can do a lot, I think. Getting Gangplank with a couple of items and then crashing that ship into the enemy team. Oh my god, that's satisfying. Where'd I get this titanium from?
Maybe another time.
Hey, pal. We're getting out of here. Are you coming, Sarah? You can stay out there. I've been playing a couple of ranked games per day the last few days. And I have to say, the Briar players, who's the new champion who was released yesterday or the day before, the Briar players are the most degenerate feeders I've almost ever seen with the new champion since maybe Yone was released. I'd say even worse. I say 2 of the 4 times that she's been in my game, it has been the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. Ever. I can't believe it. 1 of the 4 was good, but a total jerk. And twice I've seen them do the worst things I've ever seen in my life. I played against him top lane. I played against her top lane as Jax, and she went 0-7-2 in like 18 minutes against me. I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely fucking horrifying. Okay, so how many pips up top? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pips. 7 pips. So ideally speaking, we take a 4 and a 3. Does this work? Okay. Hyper speaking, we do that, and then do this tight 3, right? Okay. And then inside, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I do this one? Yeah. So it's 6 in the inside. So let's say this one. Is this gonna work anywhere? Ooh. Yeah, maybe that one. And then where's the other 3? Hold on. This one. And then where's the other 3? Oh, baby. That was an easy one. Okay, so... No. This one? No. Where's the other 4? This one? Yeah. And then where's the tight 3? There it is. And then the inside. If we do that one... Then we're also doing this one. Okay. Oh my god, I'm the lockpicking genius. I need one more. Hazmat suit. Can of Pilsner. Art. Hippolyta. Expert lock. Neon nightlife jumpsuit. Nice. Have you guys seen my new outfit? Are you prepared for what I'm wearing now? This is pretty good, but this is the important outfit. Where'd it go? There it is. This is how he looks, and I'd appreciate if you accepted him. Look at these little patches on the nipples. And the fucking alien the alien tentacles that wave. This is pretty sweet. You know, for a younger man. A man with a square jaw, caramel skin. What do you think? What do you think, Jake? Would you wear this? He's gonna need Vaseline. This doesn't look like that soft a material. This is chafing for sure. Look at those, like... Look at those saggy boobs. You know he was ripped at one point. But right now, No, 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 no. No, no, no. Get back to this one. Can't move it up. Focus on the butt. Look at that zipper. How did he get that zipper up? Did Sarah help him? I mean, he's got a better hairline than his dad. He does look very similar to his dad, but he's got the better hairline, so therefore he's younger. Food tray. Why are there Charles Dickens books interspersed throughout the solar system? What did Charles Dickens do to make this? I guess he is a nice, like, harbinger of old times. What do you guys think? Ship repair fundamentals. Does this book give me skills? Okay. Synth meat, Canuck double, and grapes. Is there a shower? Can I shower in here? Can I wash? Am I allowed to wash? Can't wash? Alright. Alright, back to the pile.
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Shut up. Where's Barrett? There used to be a dude up there. I guess we're chill now? Oh, I'm so full of items. This has got some like Fallout 1 music. Sarah is a bit much. Cat wants in, hold on. Oh, what a good girl. Oh, what a good girl. Oh, good girl. What do you think, Katie? You want to say hello? Getting thick. My neighbors leave food out for like neighborhood feral cats all the time. I can just feel this extra layer of like, there's something between her fur and body now that wasn't always there before. You're right. It's always been kind of like thick. It's kind of always kind of been like thick, hiney, small head. But now like I rub her fur, I swear she's like got more loose material there. Good girl. Pack it on for winter. It's a great cat. I'm very lucky with this cat. Vasco, I got stuff for you. Look at this ship. It looks like an AT, whatever they're called from Star Wars.
Hello, Captain Tommy. It is pleasant to see you.
Captain Tommy. Best thing ever.
Keep your items safe, Captain.
She will do in the winter what she does now. In the mornings, which she'll stand in the doorway and she'll look out and tense the air. And then about 5 seconds later, she'd be like, no. And she'll go inside for another hour. That's what's going to happen. Does this game have unlimited cargo space on your
Let me know
teammates?
if I can be of assistance in the future.
Where's Barrett? Mine feels like one.
Pleasant change of scenery.
Okay, what's next? Return to the lodge? You got it. We're near this, aren't we? Discord pending. Also, I don't know how to do I don't know how to do exclamation mark messages. Scan. I added a workshop and science module. I don't know if I want to be like. Oh yes. Does it look like the? Does it look like the smiling boy from the first Austin Powers? Can't you do like the media link? I need Nightbot or another stream bot for the messages. That looks like a giant pair of melons. Melons. Who wants melons? This place has 3 traits and 4 resources. Hell yes. Well, let's save first. Before another bounty hunter comes and owns me. Do I got any points? I have no skill points right now. I'm stuck on level 11 all day. I got 2 levels just from exploring. Living the dream. Alright. Wait, what level is this zone? Oh. I like the word scoundrel. I also like the word rascal. Stavros Halkias, a comedian I like. His tour is called the Fat Rascal Tour. I enjoy that a lot. Guys, see this gypsy wagon. Alright, alright. I'll bite. How's this bad boy look? God damn it. Is this because is this like streamer mode or something? Jake, did you fuck this up? Or is something going wrong here? Channels? This is a channel? So it's not just like one of like the media. It's not where the media shares. It's me here, isn't it? It's me. Where is it at? Direct messages. Do I even have Jake on? Do I even have Jake on this? Can't see it. Direct messages. All right. For another day. I do want to see it though. We here? Get off the ship.
I believe we are no longer alone.
Spacer punks? Okay, what level is this whole zone? That took a while. Whole system's level 15. Doesn't say specifically what the planet is it? Click on pick, right click, copy link. Alright. Hello, kitty. You should go outside, or you can be stuck inside all morning, all evening, when I go to dinner. Normally it's like media app or something. Okay, who am I with here, and who's fighting? This place might be a bit too high level for me. Alright, Sarah, you ready? It's like Cyberpunk all over again. You're running through an area and owning like 8 people myself. The game's pretty good at letting you climb on a lot of objects, especially kind of irregularly shaped ones. What are those things down there? Are these lootable? Recon stim, med pack, caseless shotgun shell, and a coachman? Just in case. This does feel kind of cyberpunky. Pew pew. Kind of low, getting kind of low in bullets here. Inventory. What weapons? What are the weapons do I have? Incendiary Molstrom. Then I got a shotgun and a drum gun. Which one's? What kind of ammo is this? 11mm. So I should put this on my inventory. I should put this in my block too. Put that on 1. And I put the shotgun on another one too. Oh, I don't know much for this either. I'm getting owned here. This is the Furious gun. Can I get an angle on this guy? Oh shit, that was close. I'm gonna die here. I'm like in the middle of nowhere. Oh. We made it. Amp. Trauma pack. I like the cutter too. Haven't really used the cutter since the early missions. Okay, time to use some other stuff besides just the medkits. Which of these things help me not die? Movement speed, I could use that one to sprint through them. Bandages, chunky on, double. All these Canadian jokes, maple cola, doubles. We love the classic thing. Is the place called Tim Hortons is one of those places that has drive-thrus all over the entire country. Tim Hortons is in America now too, but Tim Hortons is like a shadow of what it used to be since it was bought out by like major American conglomerates. And the double and through the Tim Hortons drive-thru is like the classic Canadian move. Everyone loves that shit. I mean, I don't. The fucking tastes like the paper that you drink it in. So disgusting. Ooh. Stealth drug? This game has way too many things that are hard to access in quick moments. That looks good. See, that's the kind of link I'm used to. I want to see the ship though. Somebody go to Jake's house. Hold on, I need one more weapon. I need this shotgun also in a spot. So put the shotgun on 5. Oh, there we go. This looks right. I love it. It's like an armadillo. Is that a custom ship? Did you make that from scratch? Or is that you just with stuff with a bunch of add-ons? Did you make it from scratch? It's sick. I can't wait to do that. Who just said that? They're coming in. Throw the grenade. Watch out, Sarah. That grenade pretty much only hit her. It's a pump action shotgun. Hey, like that. Okay, switch to this gun. I might do the cutter for this guy. Uh-oh. Watch out. Okay, what else? I'm running out of guns here. Oh my god. Where's Sarah? She's in the corner? Get this guy. Get this motherfucker. Battle is feeling a bit... Okay, am I owning people or is she... Oh! I got sniped from the other room. How long did it take you to make it? Oh, hello, baby. What a good kitty. Looking at me mushily. What a sweet cat. Okay. So these guys are gonna come from behind? That's kind of bullshit. Hold on. I gotta put that last gun on 5. So I at least have guns in every slot. Okay, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I'm getting owned. Okay, I'm a little low. This time, I think this time I didn't get to eat all my foods. It's beautiful, Jake. Okay, weapon, B5, back, aid, eat all the things. Oh, it's bread. I've been saving that as... Oh, here we go. Taters, onions, milk. I'm gonna say maybe I should keep the milk to cook with. Hippolyta is persuasion chance. This stuff's crazy. You can really kind of break stuff. Pilsner. We already got that. Drink pack. Carrots we're gonna keep those we do some cooking. I'll have a double to freshen up. Chunkington, don't need that. Bandages, AMP, adenochrome. We're doing great. Okay, watch out. They're coming behind you. Thank you, pal. Ooh, he clapped her one there. There's a lot of dudes in there. Throw the grenade, you asshole. Oh my god, it takes forever. I guess I was already doing something else. I had a nice grenade going on there. I guess I probably could have also used a heal. Okay, let's just all just start everything from scratch here. So weapons, B5, back, inventory, aid, chomp through everything. Okay, I'll use a medkit too. Synth meat, apple parts, seaweed snacks, amber ale, milkies, med pack, grapes, double. Okay, we're doing great. Watch out, Sarah, they're coming through the door. Probably all through here by the time they... That was good. God, he's nuts. Is that Wyatt Earp? Oh, I'm stuck in a door. Is that Doc Holliday? No, it's just an old man. Okay. Oh my god. Is that Val Kilmer? There's a lot of dudes coming in here. Which of these guns still have ammo in them? They really do come to the doors, do they? Oh my god, is that a robot? There's a robot. Is that Vasco? Or is that their robot? What kind of robot is that? Is my robot? Alright, one more dude over there. I'm out of ammo for every gun I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 shotgun shell. Alright, don't worry. Bosco's got this. Oh shit, I'm at 0 health. Oh my god. Where's Sarah? There she is. Oh, that was sketchy. There's another dude over there. Where's Vasco? Is that him there? Damn, this game is like chincing me. Vasco's getting taken out constantly. I don't think fighting's in his wheelhouse. Oh, there's more dudes coming? Uh oh. He's going rapidly downhill. I should take one of these guys' guns. Bolt cutter. Settler workwear. Tommy needs a gun. Hold on. I got some other throwables too. Inventory. Throwables. Shrapnel grenade. 6 mines? Let's go.
Switching to a new target.
I'm out of seaweed snacks. I had some the other day. Which of these guys got guns? Caseless. There you go. Can I use that?
Take what we can.
I gotta use that guy's fucking Grendel?
Come on.
Okay, hold on. I gotta use that Grendel. They all use this gun. Weapons. Grendel, where is it? Calibrated Grendel. Alright, we're using the Grendel. It's a jackal. Is it a jackal? It's a jackal. Jackal. What is this? Lawgiver. That looks cool. It's a Grendel. Naval Cutlass. So what happened? So where's Vasco? Is he okay? Who said that? It's very melancholy music for being in mid-battle scene. Oh. What's going on here? Who are you guys shooting? Ooh, he's got the same... Got a rare pistol? I think I use the same ammo as my legendary pistol, right? Yeah. Where's Vasco? I'm very concerned. Oh, he's in there. He's going hard. Vasco's clearing the room. Nice. Alright, that was a shit show, but at least we got all the boys. Oh, there's a headwear. There we got a headwear. I think it's matching. I don't want anyone to panic, but the outfit is almost ready. Oh my god, he's sexy. I mean, they're like the most RTS games like that. They're like the most respected games ever, but like I haven't played very much of them, honestly. I played Warcraft 3 a million times. Warcraft 1 through 3 a million times. I didn't really play much StarCraft, but I know a fair amount about it in terms of like its history as a professional. I know a fair amount about it in terms of its history as an esport. And I was out here like scrapping up fucking helmets and ammo. And Vasco was killing every single person in here with his fucking hand. I know a lot about this. I also know generally the structure of the game and how it works. Age of Empires, I still occasionally watch people stream it once in a while, like James Dash Patterson. I'll watch him stream it recently. But that being said, I haven't played it very much myself. Who said that? Digipick? I think they're great, and they're interesting in that like RTS are one of those things that like they just don't make them anymore. Really, they do, but like they don't have like mainstream appeal. I do not believe you understand the tactical situation. We cannot wait 1 week. We cannot wait even 1 day. We need reinforcements now, or it's med pack, drink pack water. What I need is the button that lets you eat stuff right off the ground. That's what I need in this game more than anything. Just walking around stuffing your face full of stuff. I just got like 5 digipicks in here, or 4. That's so good. Credits. I'm cashing out. I want a shipbuilding competition with Jake. With a financial prize. $1 million. Bitten sandwich? You know I can pass on that. I have my pride. The cred sticks don't show up in this. Really weird. What's this? Ammo? Calibrated Eon? Okay. Is this the same one? Yeah. Depends how much time we put in. Maybe I would lose. Maybe I have no aesthetic skills. Maybe you have a hidden talent. Maybe you have Maybe you have a genius proclivity for shipbuilding. Do we consider that? All my guns are out. I'm constantly switching guns. This is so ghetto. Where's that Eon? I didn't pick it up. I think I need it. The Rattler? And then what about the Eon? That's in a different room, right? Okay, I need those guns now too. Rapidly switching around here. Those are both sound pretty good to me. This, wait a minute. I have 773 ammunition for this weapon. What's a lawgiver?
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
50 caliber? Do I need that? No, that's 5. Where's that lawgiver? It's so ghetto. What's this use? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we want to go downstairs. Is this locked? This is the one that's locked. Okay. What kind of gun is this? Oh, sick. So can I go upstairs? I also want to go in here. Do you guys ever play Prey? It's got kind of a Prey vibe to it right now. I liked it. I liked the first half of it a lot more than I liked the second half of it. It had an amazing beginning. I'm not sure the rest of it kind of stayed up to that. This door's also locked. Okay. I like that Vasco came here too. Help me out. Wait, where's the fucking staircase? I'm so lost. Alright. Here. And then down. Got it. That's the right way to go, so obviously we want to delay on that. I know there's more spacers here. Deep core pack, what is that? Uranium, nutrient. Bathrooms. Anyone in these bathrooms? No? Alright. Hello.
Thank God. I figured if I talked myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Freestar militia, but
maybe they'll ambush me if I do that.
Storm, I guess.
You'll have to make do with me, lady.
From what I've seen already, gladly. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the UC Marines. So, and this is important. You see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
I never thought I'd live to see the day where the UC and the FC
This is always the way it is.
hand in hand.
It's like if I streamed like this.
Time Times really do change.
So if I streamed like this is how I should play Starfield. I actually thought about that for a while. When I was thinking about how I was going to have my aesthetic when I started, actually for a while thought about having the camera back here that was just here. And just like looking at me but without faces on it. I thought about that. It's got a little more of like a perspective to it. Anyone willing to face spacers is good in my book. Got it. Marine's good, spacers bad.
So first things first. The makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the security section. The whole place is on lockdown, so you'll have to find a way there. Talk to, Lazama. He's the only thing between them and...
Whenever she says like that, I can just assume she's lying. Give me the tactical breakdown.
When Torres triggered the lockdown, I was with Lazama and the doctor in security, but the lockdown cut us off. Last I knew, Torres was fighting in the complex. Somewhere. The Marines were guarding the back entrance. No idea what's up with them. But that intel's old. Sorry. That's all I got.
This is a crazy style of what I did here. There was an entire base full of people guarding it, and I ran through all of them and went into the building, and then I stayed in like the choke point of the hallway, and they all just came into the building, and we shot all of them. And then the robot did all the hard work. And Sarah.
Be safe. Be bold.
Actually, I'm starting to actually do
Dead
damage
soldier
now.
Ain't no help to no one.
Do I have any skill points? No. I need some more combat skills. What is this? 2 points in pistols? Bullshit. I'm all over the board. I need some clarity. But then again, maybe it's a Bethesda game, so maybe I'll just end up getting everything just by playing. Is there anything in this closet? It's just you? Alright, so what guns am I using here? So start with a pistol. Wait, I got 2 pistols. This one's got a lot of ammo. Who's this guy? Who's this asshole? Oh no! He's got a shotgun. I'm out of ammo. Good job. Circuit in the book? We're owning. What's a squall? Oh, you gotta heal. Oh my god, you heal the full when you level up. Secret of Mana all over again. As long as you keep firing, it all works out. Dude, the bravest go this way. That guy's really not. That guy's really missing the killer instinct necessary to be a good spacer. Ooh. Acker's Ground Crew Space Helmet. Alright, let's see what we got here. Apparel, helmets, spacesuits, helmets. God, these things are so bad. This set is so sick. Nick, you really hooked me the fuck up, man. Look at this. It's insane. It's got a clean look to it. Space Rogue muscle gear. Okay, we're getting all the outfits here. How's this looking? It's pretty great. This has got a whole new look to it. I'm gonna keep that. This one's gotta go. This black leather jumpsuit is not the sort of fabulousness that we were looking for in this house. This one's got potential. This one's pretty dope. This is not working for me anymore. Actually, it's not bad. It's got a nice like 1976 Star Wars look to it. Partially what we're going for here. Okay, what's going on? It's a plum and a cooler, naturally. The fuck was that? game just like shook and shuddered. Tweezers? Anyone need tweezers? I was wondering what that sound is, but it's the stupid servers. So it was like the fucking dishwasher went on in my own house or something. I would love a lean button in this game. Is that out of order? UC Marine? Wait, I'm full. Okay, my thing's full. Alright, Sarah. Where's Vasco?
Got something for
When's he
me?
gonna help me out?
Dropping off a few chores.
Oh, shut up and just let me do it. Okay. Inventory. Miscellaneous? No. Nice. I like that. Okay, all. And then sort by weight. Ship parts. Interesting. 50 pounds of ship parts. I probably don't need that on me. The spacesuit I'm not using. This other spacesuit I'm not using. And then the rest of the weapons that I sort of need. Okay, got it. You can have all this, lady.
So long.
I get so starstruck when you I get so thunderstruck when you're around. I just want you to think I'm clever. You just make me weak in the knees, Jacob. 7.5 millimeter white hot. What's that? That's interesting. She takes her weapon in and out when you do. Oh. Clap? These guys run with very little prompting. What are all these? This guy's behind there? Watch out! Come on, come get some pussies. Sarah, do not step in the fire. Sarah? It's very intimate calling you that. Watch out! There's a grenade! She got owned by that. Wait, are those the Marines? I feel like she's doing so much of the damage here. Oh, I'm pretty low. Watch out! It's a whole highway of pain. She's advancing up. She's kind of cool AI. This game also, I feel like I don't necessarily know when I'm getting hit.
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rooms.
Yeah. Cover the angle. That was a nice shot. These are less good shots. Come on, pal. Check the corner. Check the corner. Oh, this hip firing is not it. You see that?
Show me what you've got.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. Okay, that was an ambitious move to go into this room like that. Luckily, it's a cafeteria, so I can stuff food in my mouth. I should also drink a beer or something like that to reduce the damage. Boom Pop Orange? Sure. Carrot? Wine? Water? Dark can? Yeah. None of these things have healing on them. What's a squall? Oh, powerful combat enhancer. Nice. A plum? That sexy plum is back. Did you see that? Awkward as hell. Oh, please hit him. There you go. Alright, those are bad shots by me. One more? Two more? One more in there? Can I get in here? Change guns? I got the big dog gun here.
This is it. You think
Oh.
he's a spacer?
Oh, that was close. Ooh.
Corporal Izama. UC Marines, medic.
Look at this handsome devil. Is this Spider-Man? Is this the Jedi Survivors guy?
And meet the esteemed doctor. Musa, right? It's his party we're crashing.
Hello, baby. You cute, you kitty. Private Mahoney sent me.
Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. And this... what the heck are you guys doing here anyway?
Romantic thing?
Doctor. Doctor.
Yes. I mean, yes. Astrobiology. We study non-Terran life forms in the settled systems. We seek to understand the various flora and fauna and search for practical uses.
Literally nobody asked. I don't think the spacers care about your research.
No. They've been trying to take over the whole system. For months.
Fucking
Listen,
ghouls.
we can't waste time. The Freestar CO, Lieutenant Torres, he locked down the complex. I'm not sure how long he can keep his troops safe.
Last I saw Torres was on
This
the
is fun.
third floor.
Doing some battle?
Near my office.
Take this key and get to Torres.
Okay.
It should open everything except the security.
Oh, it's quite cold.
Get to Torres before his men are wiped out. Good luck.
This is one of those things that is like similar to one of my 2 to 3 biggest beefs with Baldur's Gate 3. There's so much shit in Baldur's Gate 3 where they're saying in this turn-based, infinite long rest ass game, you gotta get there quick or else this. You gotta do this. I hate when CRPGs, specifically that genre, or any RPGs to some degree, always manufacture an artificial sense of urgency, because once in a while, like 1 out of 6 of these quests actually will be time sensitive, and you'll never know which one of these is fake narrative bullshit and which of these you're actually going to lose out. I really can't stand that. There's got to be a way around, you know? Is this guy alive? He's alive. Oh, I can't loot him. This guy, look how cozy this guy is. Aww. It's nice. Okay, this is not the door. And these guys dead?
Blood knows no flags. It swears no allegiance. Every time.
Don't the spacers realize we're trying to help them? Help everyone.
Frag grenades, nice. A lot of stuff to loot here. A lot of dead people. And a lot of money for Tommy. A lot of money for Captain Tommy. I should use those plus heart things more often. They're everywhere. Where's my eat button? Please, Bethesda. Hot fix me an eat button, I beg of you. Old Earth shotgun? Sick. Is that a fucking pump shotty? Meal pack shrimp. Snack pack gummy bugs. She eats like I do. Just exactly, that's what I'd have as a meal. But that is exactly it, my friend. That's when it's good. Okay. Suppressed Old Earth shotgun. Let's go. Okay, drop this one and keep the suppressed one. Hold on. Q. Let's get some inspections here. 27 caliber, 27 caliber. Okay, so I can drop the Rattler. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. What's back here? What's in here? Cylindrical glass? Drink pack water? It's in plastic. Can't stand water in plastic. I'm trying everything I can to avoid those kind of things lately. Someone needs to clean this up. They left the... Oh, this is a nice detail. There was a pot on the stove when the attack came in. So all this burned over and stained. This is a really nice detail. Very, very cool. Dinner plate? Piece of toast? Don't mind if I do. These are actually good. Okay. Can I cook anything? All sorts of snacky alien food, alien jerky. Is this gonna help? Doesn't this help me with some of my like research methods? There we go. Nice. Alien scramble, alien tea, distilled water membrane. There we go. Research methods. Nice. There we go. Alien sandwich, alien jerky. We're doing great. Aid. Snack pack. Meal pack. Damn, I'm so low health at all times. I love it. Alien jerky. How extremely upsetting. Oh, the XP gain. I should make more of that tea. Hell yeah. Movement speed. These alien things are so good. What the hell? All those have buffs. Like, good ones, too. How many of these can I make? One? Alright. Make more distilled water. Make more distilled water. There you go. Make more alien tea. There you go. Nice. I think all things to the alien jerky, which obviously is the one that I have left. All those give myself like a lasting buff. The experience game one, that's a pretty big deal, I think. What's going on here? Oh, this is where the locked door is? Alright, what's over here? The research lab. Can I get in here? I can't. Okay. Right. 1, 2. Okay, I gotta eat. 2, 3, shotgun 4, pistol 5, rifle 6. No, rifle's 5. Hold on. I also got some throwables. I also haven't saved them forever. 6 frag grenades. I love it. When was the last time I saved? Now. Oh my god. Fucking Giga Chad. Get away from me! Stay away from me! Ah! Alright. Med pack. That guy just fucking shanked me so hard. Take longer to reload. I'm begging you. Please, just take as long as you want to reload. Where's that shotgun at? So effective. Oh, I did that to myself. Where is she? Anyone else in here? Okay, I need some a little more long range. Heal myself.
Gladly for you.
It's kind of fun to have the wide variety of different things. So they're all in here, right?
Bring it on. You're already dead.
Okay, what's around the corner here? Not the right gun. Hitting the fucking object.
I'm going to end.
God, use that reload, pussy. Okay. There's a lot of fights. Cases of shotgun shell, Grendel rounds, a blade of ground crew pack, caseless, penicillin, microscope. Nothing important here. More bodies constantly. Digipick, you love that. What's this? Folder, nothing. Ooh, medkits. Okay. Ripshank, you're good. You can keep that, bud. It seems like they are highlighted when unlooted. This guy's got mad grenades. Okay, what's this? Lab 4? Can't take these showers either. I need one. I spent a level 5 spell slot for aid to increase my team's health by 20, then an ally NPC cast it at a lower level during a fight and increase my health by 10. Oh, that sucks. Aid was something I used a lot early. I kind of forgot about it later. That's really annoying. What are the life cleric? So there's nothing in here. They got some kefir? I'm living the dream. God, my digestion's gonna be amazing. What's going on here? This is the door to this lab, right? Sorry, Sarah. Just kidding. No, don't take that. Just take the. Don't take the gun. You can drop this. You can drop that. You can drop that. Right? Gotta keep this. 777. Drop the coachman. Caseless shell is the same, right? 12G shell. There's two kinds of shotguns. Interesting. You can still drop that. Gotta keep the lawgiver. Just a random scientist with rare manufactured components. You want that? Vials, geode sculpture. Anything in here that I can do? What's in here? Nothing? Just bubbles? Okay, 2 labs covered. This is where I came from. Galvanized Star Roamer spacesuit. Nice. Okay, that was going to her too, right?
I'm listening. Feel free to drop.
So where did Vasco go? Having a cleric upcast aid has been pretty helpful. Makes me more meaty when I run through traps. It's so good, yeah. I mean, I love the idea of it. That's her stuff. So, spacesuits? Pretty good value. Anything else? All?
Talk to you later.
There's a lot of great things about clerics. I thought the cleric was like the absolute like workhorse of the group, honestly. Like so dependable, so hard to kill, not very high damage, but like the most, her and Gale, like Karlach and the monk would do a lot of work in in normal battles and kind of just like slogging through the game. But then when it got to like actual boss fights, the people with the magic began to really count. Gale, the hardest fight in the game to me was like that was the end of Act 2. And if it wasn't for Gale, that never would have happened. That never would have worked. Ever. Okay, so where did I come from? Came from there. Went through there. Then I'm going upstairs.
Oh, now we're talking.
More spacers?
Damn it!
Where'd that guy shoot me from? She really like kill steals me a lot. Oh, what the fuck?
Ears ringing bad. Got another one.
Okay, I keep flanking this dude. Hey, like that, bitch. Who are you fighting? Ooh. I feel like I don't always get the thing that says that I did all the work. Which I suppose is fair, because she does a lot of it. But I wonder how much, I wonder what percentage of the damage I have to do to someone to get, like, the kill credit. Because I need 12 more to get my pistol level up. Head spacer, digipix on all, that's nice. The digipix I was worried would be like a real dear thing later. Have you been did you specialize in the evocation mage? Space Adept Eon, okay. That's better than the one I have. Weapon. Space Adept Eon, what's that mean, Space Adept? Minus 15 damage while on a planet, oh great. 12 versus the Calibrated Eon, which is better. Okay, never mind then. Evocation Wizard with sculpt spells really helps kind of like improve the calculus of what circumstances you can do stuff and which ones you're kind of cut off. Maelstrom. Look at this. Look at these corpses. I'm gonna fill up again soon. What was in here? What's the deal with this? It's a mystery. Which gun is this? This is the side star, okay. The good one. What do they have in here? What were you experimenting on? Monkeys? Were you experimenting on monkeys? Did you release the rage virus again? Is this 28 days later all over again? You assholes. Hey pal, how you doing?
Like I said,
you guys
someone's
good?
been taking out the spacers.
I don't believe it. We've lost so many people.
What about evocation improves the cantrips again? I don't remember that. Had an intense game with Gunners. Second place lost to a 3-star Karma and 2-star Ari Rise. Yeah, that's fair. I like Gunners. It's one of the better ones in terms of like dipping into strong characters. Like one of the reasons Graves is so popular is that he has 3 stats or 2 traits, whatever.
Fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got sniper support or something?
Yeah. You know, I gave the snipers the day off and the tanks too.
You're serious? You did all of that?
Yeah, on very hard
All
too.
in a day's work.
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
This is a hilarious quest.
She's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no one else would. I will not leave her out to dry.
I look forward to meeting this Captain Myung. Every single person I save, they're like, there's another person that way. We gotta help them now.
But Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't.
He's in love with her.
Sergeant,
We got a Latin American Korean connection here.
save those Marines.
But God, there's gonna be beautiful babies.
We got a security override key. If the Marines are still alive, they'll be by the other entrance. We all work together. We should be able to save them.
Are they coming with me?
There are soldiers that need us. Are you up for it? We could really use your help.
So what did Potent Cantrip do again? Does it increase your spell rolls, give you advantage, or what it is? Gunners is great because Jinx and Graves are hard to beat early game. I agree, they're very good. Jinx without items always seems to like almost kill everybody. You know what I mean? So I assume with items, maybe like, I don't know. I'm not sure if Rageblade counts. Does Rageblade stack when she does her special or not? Alright, I won't see good Marines die.
Here's the security key. You take point. The captain's down one floor.
Got it.
Can I help?
I need to heal. Do you guys have any snacks in here? I need snacks. Medpack? I saw a medpack. Yes. You guys are chilling in like a really clean, nice office. Cowards. Light particle fuse. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Teal open Graviplast helmet. This one looks actually really good. Cred sticks? Give me the cred sticks. Yes! You don't need money. You might die in here. You would be dead if it wasn't for me. Harvested organs? Yeah. Makes it really useful. Okay, we finally got our first contraband. I got a thing of harvested organs. This is just gonna be annoying. It's not worth the extra money. It's good money though. Damn. Once I put some skills into some other stuff. Okay, where am I at with this? So combat, pistol certification. I need 9 more kills. This is crazy. Pistol kills got 25% critical hit chance for 5 seconds. So it doesn't. I think critical hit is just like standard game critical hit. It's not like on hitting somebody. I've done nothing in physical, nor do I plan to. This is not bad. Adds a stealth meter. Unlock the ability to combat slide. Cool. This is a lot. All these trees are pretty good. Nothing is like really ever blowing my mind and like giving me like a tingling in my nether parts. Like apparently the new cyberpunk trees are like unreal. Like that's just like the patch 2.0 of cyberpunk is actually apparently like even more appealing than the DLC itself is. Where am I going? Where have you been in here? How do I get down there? I was talking about this before, but can you get out of the way? I was talking about this before, but I really noticed when I went into Elemental Adept. Hold on.
What was that?
That meal pack ramen, nice. And you want that? Are you hungry? Hauler's ground crew space helmet. Okay, this is back where we were at the beginning. Nice. Who are these dudes?
This is gonna be strong.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh. Hey, like that. Punk bitches. Watch out. You see me? Do you not see me here? Kind of insulted. Oh. Okay, that was a little crazy. Is everyone alive? Jesus. I got owned there. I can barely talk to them with the blood pounding my ears from the insane organ damage I just took.
What matters is they're here now.
Oh yeah, look at her. What a
And who the
babe.
hell do
No
we
wonder
have
he's so in
here?
love with her.
Another scientist?
Yeah. Truthfully, we would still be pinned down if it weren't for them.
Well, I'll be.
These ramen? Instant oatmeal? Nah, it's not the same. Orange? Cheddar snack crackers? I want those. I love cheddar snack crackers, and so does this one here. You know those little baked cheddar crisps that are like the only ingredient are cheese? If you want to see this cat lose her goddamn mind, you gotta get her some of those. I also really like, I've been forgetting lately, but my standard post-gym like lunch is bagel, scrambled eggs, bacon, pickle, cheese. But lately I've just been scrambling the cheese into the, I'm mixing this cheese into the scrambled eggs. But if you put the bacon, and then if you're ever making a bagel BLT type thing like that with like cheese in it, if you put 1 or 2 of those little cheese crisp crackers, I'll show you what they look like. If you take these Cow's brand Moo Crisps, Cow's Creamery, PEI's greatest, and they have these little crackers like this. See, the cash is already insane. They look like this. Little things of crushed cheese. And you put 1 or 2 of these into your breakfast sandwich, they add like an insane... See? Can you just relax? Just eat it out of my hand even? Nom 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 nom. They're so good. They're an amazing addition to a breakfast sandwich. And a package will last you like a month as long as you restrain yourself. And they're a very good snack. They're very healthy. It's just cheese, lots of vitamin K2. You know, all the good stuff that cheese offers. What am I doing here? Talking to this person? Yeah, she got up. Look how the cat got triple activated. Look at the jawline of this Korean woman. Formerly Korean woman, I guess. I'm just a captain that picked up a distress call.
That there is some grade A manure. But I won't press.
It's true.
I'm glad you're here.
She's a tough
Captain
cookie.
Young, UC Marines.
Veteran of the colony wars.
Oh shit. Look at this tough cookie. She looks like a Street Fighter character.
Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Psy. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade.
She does look like a latrine polisher, doesn't she?
Here, and that is something I won't forget.
Can you look at me when we're talking? Am I spinning in circles? Is that why this is happening? Am I floating in midair?
I heard about you when I was working with the United Colonies. And you're here.
My reputation precedes me, eh? I've always wanted to say that. I'm in the business of saving civilian lives. I figure this research outpost qualifies.
If Mast found out, there could be a court-martial.
The captain and all her Marines. Oh, we'd all be dead if it weren't for them.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first.
This is so trippy. What the fuck is happening?
To those rabid spacer bastards.
And you can for sure find these like everywhere. They're everywhere. Like the original ones I heard about. Yeah, basically. The original ones I heard about were from like a Wisconsin like dairy conglomerate. But the first ones I got like 4 or 5 years ago. And they're increasingly becoming more common. But yeah, you can get little like these cheese crackers. I bet they'll have them at like Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, etc. Whatever you fucking Yanks are up to. What happened to Parduk Pass?
War happened. Parduk Pass is a graveyard now. Lots of good soldiers, both sides, are buried there.
Captain Myung held that pass for a week against the best mechs the
Does she have
Free
teeth?
Stock throw at us. When she pulled out, she blew up the whole damn
I don't think she has
pass.
teeth.
Took out a full mech battalion. Might have saved the entire Nera front.
Don't believe the propaganda, Private. Parduk Pass was dirty business all around. I was given authority to engage the spaces in Altair. As far as I can tell, this outpost is in the Altair system. True, it happens to be a Freestar Collective facility, but they don't need to know that.
Wisconsin.
Anyway,
That's in America.
we bought ourselves an
That's where Donkey's
old-fashioned
born.
stay of
That's where Donkey
execution
lives.
here.
I like
But it
Donkey.
won't last long. The
Hi.
bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got spaceships and we don't. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us. Then the cowards will hit us. Hard.
I've got a ship. Then it sounds like we got a work cut out for us.
Give me a few years and I'd make you a Marine to be feared.
Oh, Key went back to bed.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the Spacers could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did? But we need every trained soldier to fortify and get the defenses back online.
Mahoney said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps take your ship to the research camp and clear out any spaces.
No, dogfighting is not my business. You would be so screwed if I weren't here.
That's a fair assessment.
Sarah's not gonna like that. In the same theme, we got this recently. Fresh gourmet crispy jalapeno salad toppings. Jalapeno crisps. Those are good. Jalapenos are terrific flavor when used properly. Take your ship to the research camp on Altair 2. Okay, this is everything, right?
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Every one of these guys is fucking grenades.
Haven't heard from them in hours.
Ooh, leatherware. Ooh la la. Yeah. Especially... Are Chipotle smoked jalapenos? They are, aren't they? Cheddar snack crackers. Leatherware? No, that's trash. Jalapenos, like, removing the seeds, because they have a pretty, like, sharp, fast burn to them. Jalapenos are shattering calibrated Grendel. Nice. Legendary rifle. Good for me. What's this? Science crate? Veterans Deep Secret Spaceship? Ditch pick? Mag pressure tank? Alkanes? Science bitch. This room fucking rules. Yes. Where'd I come from? I just made so much money. That was fucking awesome. I also have been talking to a friend of mine. This year for the Super Bowl, I made like a Texas chili. Texas chili is like not with beans, and you rehydrate dried chilies. You can saute them with all onions and garlic if you want, and then you mix up like in a blender the rehydrated chilies. You can use garlic and onions, and maybe some other stuff if you want, and then, you know, make little tiny meatballs, simmer it up, lots of chili, all these things. It's a very different consistency. It's pretty good. My friend made one recently as well. Okay, where's Sarah? Sarah, take my stuff.
Something you need? If you have any gear you want...
Okay, yeah, you keep hauling, Sarah. What are we at? Oh, wait, sorry. Okay, all. Wait. Veterans Deep Seeker Suit. Blade of Ground Pack. We're still way up. What the fuck did we get? Hold on. Resources? Store resources. Yes. Oh, we're barely over. Oh my god. I need to go back to,
Bye for now.
I need to go back to a town. Hold on. We also got a nice weapon. A shattering calibrator Gundle. Furious, crippling, shattering. This is crazy. 777. Which I have a lot of ammo for. Too good not to use. Look at that. We're rifle boys now. What kind of food do we got? I think I'm probably going to have to go soon. I assume Andrea's going to be here pretty soon. Energy drink. Carry capacity, alien tea, antibiotics. Be her now. Got a little kefir, a fermented milk drink with the consistency of a thin yogurt. Miller doesn't love me. I told him I'm hungry and he says drink water. Sounds like a sensible man. Maybe he loves you even more than you love yourself. Have you considered that? If you don't let me overeat my whole life, you don't love me. This is just one of these moments where like you come up this staircase, you're in the dark in this snowy area. I just spent 45 minutes slogging through all this stuff, and it was actually like balanced properly and could actually fight them. And then you come up these stairs, and then in the light of the fog beams, your ship is just like waiting. This is a sick moment. Like, I think one of the reasons this game might not necessarily, to some degree, catch the same sort of audience as Elder Scrolls games is that although I did see in the perks there are some, you're still a guy or a girl running around there with guns and, you know, guns and ships and booster packs. Like, you don't have shouts. You know what I mean? But still, it's pretty sick what you get to do. And I really like that they had it in, like, the same universe as us with Soul and, like, a lot of, like, recognizable human elements. Where's Barrett? There he is.
Here we go. Look, I already said I was sorry.
Oh, we got some lore here.
What's there to discuss?
Well, there's the small matter of a bill I recently received.
Oh, hey,
5,000 credits for assorted petty fours. You want to tell me the real story there, Barrett?
Are those cakes?
You and Vladimir
Petty fours
don't
are
exactly
cakes?
strike me as the petty fours type. More like beer and pretzels, if you ask me.
Listen, Sarah. We were hosting a party and I don't know what to say. You have to impress, right?
The eye isn't your personal vacation home. It's a delicate instrument. If you don't want me to revoke your docking rights...
No need to say another word, Skipper. I read you loud and clear. Oh, and I'll settle that bill for the Petit Fours. Don't even worry about that.
I also like how the game has like sort of like an inflationary response. Where like if this is an RPG, you start off with like, damn it, I need to get 77 coins for the longsword or something. In this one, like you're off to like a quick 80,000 credits and everything's super expensive right from the jump. I always really do like it though when like more classic conventional RPGs that are like pretty numbers based, more numbers based than this one, like really start you off with small numbers. Baldur's Gate 3 was a terrific example of this. And the other Baldur's Gate games were like arguably even more of an example of this. You have like fucking 10 health or 8 health early on in those games. And like every dollar is dear. I really like that a lot. What's this? Altair 2? I don't know if I can do this Altair 2 shoot. I'm gonna go back to town. I mean, I can try. But I think this is like dogfights, which are gonna just wreck my whole body. Ship feels heavy. Oh, it's a whole nother fighting thing. Yeah, I can't do this right now. I'm good. Back home. Barnard Star. Level 40, level 55. Holy shit. Okay, no, we're not doing this. That's true. They're just coming for you. Barrett is free. I should take him back to the lodge. Alright, this should be good. My dinner's in an hour. I'm wearing sweatpants shorts. It's not acceptable. I heard about that for like Northwest Territories, the Yukon, Alaska, all those places like just in like triple to quadruple food costs. Actually, the Prime Minister in Canada had a press conference I think yesterday, talking about how he's like reached out. The government's reached out to the major grocery providers in the country to be like, hey, let's get a plan by Thanksgiving, which in Canada is mid-October. To be like, all right, you guys better have a goddamn plan to lower food costs in this country, or else we're gonna do it ourselves. It's a sick move. That's a pretty smart, like, pre-election plan move, honestly. Like, the most ubiquitous of concerns for people, food prices, especially now. I see things on Twitter all the time now, people being like, this is $100 worth of groceries. It's like 8 items, including a box of checks. So ghetto. That's fair. I buy pretty nice groceries when I buy groceries, but it's still like, wow, this is bullshit. These things show up constantly. Maybe do this later. This is like some late game shit. If you like just like the world so much. No, you're beautiful. What a sweet, cuddly kitty. So soft. So handsome. What's this? Weapon workbench? Spacesuit workbench? Ooh, spacesuit workbench. Can I just submit to my current spaceship? Look at him. He's so beautiful. Mark 1 pack. Mark 1 spacesuit. Okay, I can't do any of these, but these are pretty cool. Microsecond reg or something? I could have sworn I have titanium. I don't know this though. High tensile something? Adhesive? Microsecond something? Ooh, pockets. This is for girls. Okay, so this one is... No, not that good. Damage resistance. As if I don't have adhesives. Increase all damage resistance. High tensile sp and adhesives. Can I make those? Look at him. God, I'm handsome. Hi guys, I'm back. So what's Constellation doing now? She's looking at me like this guy's really cringe. So I can't make... These are none of the things I want to make. Okay. How do I make adhesive? Where do I get adhesive? Cooking station? Pharmaceutical lab? That's a very good description. Now everybody, feel free to jump into your chakras. Breathe through the nose. Out through the mouth.
After this, you're kind of a pirate aficionado. Too soon?
What's going on here?
Well, no Okay then.
What's your deal, Barrett? Are we done with you yet?
Sorry for the wait,
There we go.
everyone. Got a little held up on Vectera.
Look at the... I didn't even notice the thong. It's basically shaped like a thong.
I see what you did there, Walter. And I know you've been secretly crying into your piles of money just waiting for my return.
Actually, Walter has been complaining about you more than usual, which is always a sign when he's worried. Don't start, country.
Wait, is that? And to think the first artifact was taking up dust on the library shelf. Now look at them all. You feel it a bit.
Sorry.
Ever since I found the second one, had the visions. Being around them is just comforting. So hey, I'm still not 100%, plus I feel guilty dragging you into all of this. Why don't I stick around? Help you get adjusted to the weird corners of the
Bring them all in. Bring them all in. We're doing Baldur's Gate 3 all over again. Just come to the camp. If you're coming with me, who's in charge of the Frontier? We already know the Frontier's my ship. We don't have to kind of dance around these details. Come along in, Barrett. Come on, dude. 350 XP is a ton. Barrett's my new active companion. 720.
More time here. Business has appealed to me, but this is exciting.
Thanks, Walter.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment.
This isn't where I expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric.
I don't trust this guy.
For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something.
Oh, this is my elegant robe. This is my version. This is my new version of the elegant robe.
I call the lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
All right.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Your mom dropped by. We had a nice chat. She had left this note for you.
Oh, a note from Mama? That's nice. Noah's just here, whatever her name is, to take notes from my parents. Dearest Tommy, I was going through our storage the other day and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're important and you're busy, but I really love it if you visited. I miss you. What I got? I get anything? If only my mom could see me now. Oh my god. God, I'm sexy. It really draws your attention to the nipples. It's the way I like it. I don't remember where my room is. Here it is. So what's the deal with this Barrett dude? Starship engineering, particle beam weapon systems, robotics, and gastronomy. This guy is a fucking monster. Compared to these two saps. But she's the only one with... Okay, so why are some white and some dark? Because I figured the... He's better than her for being assigned to the ship. So you can have 3 assigned to the ship. Nice, okay, they weren't good. Yeah, because these two just went white. Nice. With that outfit, I wouldn't be surprised if she went from not looking at you while talking to not being in the same room while talking. Clothespin over the nose. This guy's weird. I can't. You can't you can't get eye contact with someone who you might think is a deranged pervert. I could be a deranged pervert. I'm just keeping them on their toes. So what I'm going to do now is visit. I'm going to sell all my stuff. God, he's sexy. Look at him. Pew, pew, pew. I have some serious inventory clearing to do, but I need all my weapons for fighting. Hey, pal. How you doing? You good? Yeah? It's my room, by the way. Wanna check out the bed? 1 local hour? I can use some sleep.
You're awake. Finally. We have so much to do.
He just sits there at the foot of the bed and just kind of like pats my ankle as I sleep to soothe me. And it's about self-awareness. If someone's dressed like this, you're making a statement. That statement could be, I like candle wax dripped on my nipples. It could be, I'm just here for a little bit of a laugh, you know? Like how the rocket pack just shows up. All right, I gotta get rid of some of this inventory stuff, and then I'm gonna set up my first outpost, and then I'm done for the day, possibly for the weekend. I'm not sure what tomorrow's gonna bring. It's a birthday weekend for someone. Yeah, exactly. Could be Sweet Tooth. Twisted Metal 2, the all-time classic. My friend and I used to play Twisted Metal 2 all the time. And we would do the secret level, which is called the Suburbs. And this is actually probably like a pretty low day for nipple usage. I probably had other days where I've used them more. Remember the other day when I was looting those like plants? We used to play Twisted Metal 2, and there's a level called the Suburbs, a huge, flat, gigantic level, and we play the motorcycle versus the Gigatank. The motorcycle is the highest damage thing in the game, but dies in like 2 hits, and so we would have like a skill matchup. It's like Terran versus Zerg. It was great. Okay, I need to sell my stuff somewhere. Who can buy my gear? I'm just a little alien man. I'm an exotic dancer in the world. I'm just a little alien man.
Rifle. Already stowed. Fuel. Roller suit now.
I'm just a little alien man. I've got tight buns and a flat tummy.
The young, bright minds of the future. Apply today the new...
Is that the Ionian symbol? Tit tips? Boob jubes? Don't let Anne fool you that she doesn't occasionally say extremely funny, evocative, vulgar terms. One time we were having a call. One time I was talking about like the benefits of sleeping naked, and she was like, "That can't always be something a girl can do because you'll leave a snail trail," which I'd never heard before in my life, and I still think about once in a while, and I think it's so funny. So don't let her pretend to be like some sort of like easily bruised, naive little Christian deer. She's probably the best line of any. She's probably a better line in that than I've ever had talking about any sort of similar area. Man raisin. I'm having trouble figuring that one out. I could probably I don't know. You could probably find the receipts in Twitch chat. Since I have Prime, I have 2 months of VOD stored with the requisite chat. Oh, my health's back up. Nice. So you could it probably was within the last 2 months. So you could conceivably find that. Okay, so I don't really know where to sell stuff, so I guess I'm going to the fucking spaceport. It's a great line. Monka Mega? Monka Giga even?
Got anything you need to offload? Trade authorities always...
Yes. It's a great line. Like, we don't have to be sweating here. This is like one of the funniest things. One of the funniest, most creative things I've heard in a while. I loved it. Okay, so... I don't want to sell my fucking resources. This game is killing me. So one thing I can do...
Kiosk right here.
is I gotta get these ship parts out of my inventory. Hey, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Okay. Oh dear.
Have something for you.
What is the word? What's the French word? Probably, yeah. Okay, you're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, okay, I'm following. Well, like, how far are you? Is everything good? Mhm. Okay. I'll know where to find you. Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Got it.
Take this. Enjoy.
Okay, cool. I'll see you soon. For me? Thank you.
Yes, it's for you. I kept the cooler stuff. Anyway, I figured you might have a use.
Mascaring as an adult? You sure you got the right word there? I guess, maybe also. I got some ideas.
I bet you do. And if not, well, you can always try to
What a
sell
chum
it.
this guy is.
If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
He's looking like a little bit here. He's looking off and to the right. Can you hold my fucking ship parts?
Captain. See you later.
Okay, so this is a real problem. I don't understand. Nick, why is the inventory full of this bullshit? Bitten sandwiches? Beryllium? Blenders? Bowls? Chisels? Why is this shit here? Drills? Knives? Left slipper? Opened container? This is just all the stuff on the ship? I'm so... The mass is over anyway. So I guess I gotta put in the other ship? The other ships might be full too. Anyway, I'm done. Okay, so she's 9 kilometers away. So I'm gonna go see if I can change the home ship, put some more stuff in the other ship, but I think the other ship's full too now.
Captain Tommy, greetings.
Did he say freeze?
You should. Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
I don't even know what's happening anymore. How's the cargo for this one? Cargo capacity 655. Make home ship. Sloop. Tab. Ship. Sloop. Cargo hold. Inventory. All. Sort. Weight. Ship parts. There we go. That's the 50 points that I can get rid of. So the rest is I'll keep because I have to use these things. Okay, now I'm going to try sell some stuff. And then I'm going to... What first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go talk to Sarah and link back whatever stuff she had. And take as many of those, like, packs and equipment that I have. I didn't loot the left slipper, goddammit. Somebody did, but it wasn't me. Wait, wrong ship. No one's on this ship. Oh.
Hello, Captain.
Hello, Bosco. Bosco the clown.
Okay.
This guy's got a chill ass stance right now, doesn't he? Jake, are you here? How much did it take you to build your ship? Like, how much did it cost? What did this guy give me?
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. My best friend.
Hey.
Do you have something interesting for me, Sarah?
Actually, yes, I do.
A fiber leaf. Thanks, pal.
Want to see what I'm carrying?
I do. Okay, give me everything. Ground crew pack. Space trucker. Oh no, that's her gun. Sorry, that was your gun. Sorry, that's my bad. I'll get that back. Where is it? Here we go. I give it back, right? Let's trade gear.
Let's see what you've got.
Did I give you your gun back? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Star Roamer. There. You can keep all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know where we're supposed to go. So I don't know what she's supposed to do with all this, but I would like to take it back. But I can't. I get out of storage constantly. Jakey! It's been a while since he's talked. He's probably gone.
Time to go?
I'll have to play his own game of Starfield. Star Citizen Field.
Captain Tommy, hello. I am.
Bosco is just like bothering me constantly. His computer's in pretty good shape lately, I think. Okay, sell this. The vendor has no money again. What the fuck? Where do I sell this shit?
Anything I can help you with?
Where'd you say I could sell things?
Just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise,
Jemison
there's
Mercantile.
Jemison Mercantile further in.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm a fabulous city boy now. Look at me.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Jemison Mercantile. Jemison Mercantile. What's this? New Atlantis information? No. Jemison Mercantile. Jemison Mercantile. Is that a place? Is that the other really big city that I see in the loading screens? Oh my god, this place is giving me fucking a migraine. I haven't been here yet. God, I'm sexy.
Hi there.
She's doing it again. She turned to the right.
Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Okay, you're a bit too perky.
Oh, please, take a look.
Okay, where's the sell button? There we go. Base suits. She only has 6 Gs, eh? Should do. Weapons. Hold on. All sort by value. Nice. Worthless survey data. Nice. Cassiopeia survey data. I gotta get some of this heavy shit out of here. This is a pistol, but it uses the same as this legendary machine gun, which I would obviously rather use. I got a lawgiver. I got an extended mag side star. I got a space adept Eon I ain't gonna use. 30 damage while in space. What does that mean? Like in a space station? Why would I be shooting? Million space trucker pack. A blade of ground crew. Hacker's helmet. Resources weigh 25% less. I'm keeping that. These are insane. This is good too. Okay, this is all fine. Is there any more weapons to sell? Wasn't there something else? Cassiopeia survey data. Itsy. Alright. I'll keep the rest. Okay, so I don't think I have time for the stupid outpost thing, so I guess that'll be for next time. Hey. Hey Barrett. How you doing, pal? Samson Cabral.
Dealing in art is more exciting than one would think.
What's with the liver spots? So you're an art dealer?
Indeed, I am.
Nice.
I've been
This is
an
what I
art
want to get
dealer for
into.
most of my life, plying my trade all across the settled systems. It's actually why I'm here in New Atlantis today. I'll be delivering a piece of art to a very particular
Oh, I got a
client
quest
later.
going on here, do I?
However, I don't yet have the art in my possession. Actually, would you like to pick up the artwork and bring it back to me?
Sure.
I'll reward
Is it
you.
on another? Is it in another solar system? Fuck. I've been talking to my friend about the Dave Portnoy One Bite Pizza reviews, and one of the places that he went to in Toronto is this place here. And my friend had, since I've been talking to my friend about it, he now has a Battiali pizza, and he's bragging. What exactly does my help entail?
You simply need to go pick up some artwork. The exchange has already been arranged, and you won't have to show
God, I want a
any
good
grace.
pizza like that. I hope I get one tonight. I don't think I can
It's
though.
just a matter of picking something up and bringing it back to me. There's really no need to worry. It's all
Yeah, you're
very
right. This
simple.
guy's got the kind of accent where it's like, I thought it was clear that you'd have to assassinate 45 people and climb the tower and steal it and then parachute away. I thought I made that clear. I'm sorry. I'll do it. Why not? I'm the video game protagonist.
You'll be picking up the art
I
from
should
Zoe
go to Toronto
Kaminsky
and
at
steal the
Trade
pizza.
Authority. Tell her you're there for Samson
That's worth a
Gabriel's
6-hour
art.
drive to steal his pizza tonight. He won't be done it by midnight or
Return
1 in the
artwork
morning.
to me, and you will be compensated.
This guy's up to something. Fucking art dealer. Zoe Kaminsky.
Well, of course they do. Why wouldn't
Yeah.
they? I've heard
I'll bribe
that
him.
You can get some very impressive items at the Trade Authority.
That's what I'll do.
But for now, let's settle for the artwork that I've procured.
This guy's so sketchy. Oh my god.
Goodbye.
The way he backed up there. Total sketch bag. Okay, so how do I reach the missions? There it is at the bottom. The art dealer. Get the art from Zoe Kaminsky. Show on map. Oh, it's here. Wait. Oh. I want the pizza. I've been watching, like, hours. I'm hungry now. I'm just going to torture myself with this. Hopefully I'll torture you guys too. It's fine. I've been watching all these videos of New Haven style, like, thin crust, multi-cheese, mixed cheese pizzas that you hold up and it just don't, and they're crispy and they're well done.
If you don't see what you want,
How do I get to
feel
this
free
woman?
ask.
Something's really sketchy going on here. I love it. Oh. I had lamb chops last night. I love burritos too. Oh man. I had 4 lamb chops last night. skewer of cherry tomatoes and a bunch of rice. I ate it like 8:30 at night. God, it was good. Burritos. I really like. Who's this?
You look like you need something, yeah? Hey.
These guys
You're
again.
looking at getting into bounty hunting for the
I love bounty
line?
hunting.
Get yourself set up with a job from one of the mission boards in town. Not everyone's cut out for this line of work, but you'll be fine and get paid as long as you follow our motto: show no mercy.
She's got quite a backpack on, doesn't she? Got any good bounty hunting stories?
I've got one I don't mind sharing with you.
I love burritos. I especially love halibut burritos. I love all kinds of burritos, but I really like halibut burritos. Like a battered piece of halibut. It makes the guacamole extra delightful.
Contact information kept secret for obvious reasons. This one.
So good.
She'd hacked into our
Such a firm whitefish.
Began to distribute lists to the highest bidders. You can imagine many people would kill to have this information. So I had to track
This woman's face looks very, very good with like the underlighting.
Let me tell you.
Looks really good.
It's not easy to hunt someone who knows all your tactics and techniques. But I found her. And when I did, I silenced her for good.
Very, like a very, very low batter to fish ratio, but it had a little bit of a crunch in some bites. Oh my god, it'd be amazing. Last summer, I'm looking for bounty hunting work.
And I will. But know this. If you think you have what it takes, then you can
mission boards, yeah.
point you in the right direction.
Goodbye. Look at this guy. This is who you want as a bounty hunter. This is the top man in town. Last summer, one of the dishes that I wanted to start regularly making is sort of like a French style bouillabaisse. So like a mixed seafood stew that you make with like fennel and leek, like fennel bulbs and leek and tomato and white wine, garlic, and then some mixture of shellfish and whitefish. I use shrimp for a while, I use mussels for a while, different things. But I got a lot of halibut from the fishmonger, but the fishmonger became like someone who I became quite close with over the course of the summer. And so when I wanted to start making like a big thing of fish stock to start using in the bouillabaisse, he's like, I got the right thing for you. He gave me 3 halibut heads to make fish stock from. Do you understand how big a halibut's head is? It's like a triangle. It's like a triangle that's like this big. Like here. It's incredible. It's at least 1.5 feet on 2 of the main dimensions. It's so good. So that was like one of the only time I've ever made something with that before. It was perfect. It was just what I wanted. Did you make it?
Nice hat. Be careful if you run into
Like I said, nice hat to me. Perfect.
They fly around like they own the settled systems, and they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts. You know, the ones left over from the colony war.
Halibut are so big that they start out vertical like most fish, and then they eventually reach such a critical mass that they turn into a fish like this. So therefore both its eyes migrate to the top of its head. So it looks like a normal fish until you realize that both eyes are on the same side. It's so weird. It looks like it has both eyes on the same side as a vertical fish, like a sunfish or something. But they get so heavy that eventually here, and then as it reaches adulthood in full size, its eyes migrate to beside each other. That really tripped me out when I was watching those up.
It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a price. And whatever it may be, I can afford it.
Really? What a weird one to say.
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be?
I have tried it, yeah. It's not something I've done very much at home, just like seen it done in restaurants and tried it. It's very good. And you made mead. This is what I really need to hear about. I'm just looking around.
Then my disclaimer doesn't apply. And I hope we have what you need. Please, let me know.
Do I need to persuade her to get through this? I need to take a drink. I'm here for some art. Sims and Cabral sent me. Here, let me do a persuasion check first. I'm gonna buff myself here. Aid. I need some liquid confidence. Persuasion chance? Cabernet Chunquignon, I love it. 3 minutes? We better hurry up.
You know where to find us.
Come on.
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services no one else does. Ah, yes, I've been expecting you. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad we understand each other.
It's always these really, really perky people who are the most, like...
Thanks for your business.
It's always the really perky ones who are, like, the most dishonest. Okay, so obviously you made it with honey? What else goes into it?
Hey there.
They're all jealous of my hat. Did you see that? I'm torturing myself with this food stuff right now.
If you're in the market for art...
I got your art.
Shh. Are you crazy?
This guy's so sketchy. Oh my god. Look at his jet vest. You can tell. Just hurry up and take it. I don't care.
Just hand it over. You've held up your end of the bargain. Our transaction is complete. So I'll be on my way. Take care and let's not talk about this again.
Mead Media? It's just one word. You don't have to spell that out twice. It's just spelled like that. 1,300 gold. Let's go.
See you.
You fell right into that one. Sure. Now he's stuck like he put his foot into mead or honey. All right, that's enough of this. I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna get us into a well lit area so everyone knows how beautiful I am. I'm gonna stand there. Barrett, get out of the shot. There you go. Very good. This game is very, very fast loads and saves. It's actually shocking. It's really impressive. Compared to Baldur's Gate, it's like 4 times faster. Okay, desktop. Alright, I'm gonna put some clothes on and go to eat dinner. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you have a lovely evening. You guys are deep into the media right now, so carry on. And I'll just try to drink some. I will. I'll torture you if it's good. Or I'll torture myself by talking about it again if it's bad. Okay, see ya.